The important question is, who's your FIFA team of choice?
It used to be Chelsea, and I know that's a bit top dogging.
But Arsenal fan, so that's why that's funny to me. Towns like Wycheproof are the lifeblood of racing here in Victoria. Country Cups are some of the best days you can have. A town like Wycheproof, 600 people live here, but on Cup Day, that swells to over 4,000. Today, in partnership with Racing Victoria, we will be talking to Harry Coffey, who famously in 2016 rode 6 of 7 winners, and of course, famously won the Wycheproof Cup, which bore a great photo. So we're here with Harry Coffey, and Harry, well, we're at a pretty famous and I suppose a favourite place of yours.
Yeah, it is one of my favourite places.
It's the world's smallest mountain just over in the back straight there, 42 metres high. Don't call it a hill.
And the straight's the same distance, 42 metres. So it's very rare to have that common denominator between your smallest registered mountain in the world and your straight.
We did drive in and the first thing we see is the big massive photo of you having the big salute, and we've got to talk about it. You had the day of days here. It's 8 years ago, which makes me feel old as hell. 2016, you rode 6 of 7, but 5 of 6 for your dad and the cup winner.
I actually remember the day very well and clearly. So I got up and played FIFA all morning. And it was a rare thing to do because living in Swan Hill, the races were never close enough that I had time to kill over the morning.
So quite clearly that you've got a deep-seated love for country racing. Obviously the family ties in it too, but what makes country racing so great?
Country racing so great is because I think everyone started out going to a race meeting somewhere that they can remember as a kid, and it's usually on a country track somewhere. This very track that we're standing on, there's a marquee over there that's full of my family members. I think that's why country racing is special. Everybody that loves going to the races has a moment that they can remember when they were younger.
You do get to see the transformative effect that a meeting like Cup Day has on a town like this, and obviously driving from Swan Hill in to wherever you go. What sense of pride and community do you get from that? Because you are from a country town and you get to see everything that goes on throughout the year.
Gives you a sense of this is pretty cool that these small race meetings bring people together, and they're there to have a great day, but also to watch the horses.
You've ridden the winner of the Cup here twice. Now, we've won Group 1s and that's all well and good. We love that. But apart from this, what is your favourite country cup?
So I love Bendigo Cup Day. It's a ripping day, and that is a massive event. The town gets right behind it.
What's the one that you love winning the most, or if you haven't won it, what is the one you want to win the most? And we all know well and good Melbourne Cup, Caulfield Cup, but let's keep this to the country.
Touchy subject, Swan Hill Cup. I haven't won my hometown cup. I've won country cups everywhere and have had a very fruitful time on the country cup circuit, and I've ran second in the Swan Hill Cup numerous times, and it is really starting to annoy me. So to answer your question, we won't beat around the bush. I want to win a Swan Hill Cup, and it is a great day at the races, a Swan Hill Cup day.
We are your mates here, 2016, and this famous photo that we keep talking about, it's actually not the cup winner. So take us through the story of you standing very high in the irons, just completely layerising.
When I went across the line in the cup, I was quite clearly in front, and I thought, I'll give the boys some shackers. Yeah. And got the winning photos at home now. It just looks like I'm on the phone. And it looks terrible. And I'm actually, I feel stupid for doing it. But I knew I was going to win coming into the straight. And I just stood up and carried right on for like the last 30 metres and went right around the bend. And I stood up and carried on because obviously it was a good day. Yeah. But I was disappointed in the shackers, so I had to make up for it.
So with that, obviously, great day with yourself and your dad. How has that relationship with your dad been over the years? I'm assuming it's extremely strong, especially when days like this happen.
It is strong. Yeah, we've had a few blues, nothing major that we don't talk or anything. But like my style of riding, he's probably set up really with the way he's taught me. So we're at the point now where he doesn't even really give me instructions when I ride. Like you grow up seeing how hard the country style trainers work, and they have horses that they're not high profile or high cost horses, and you see them how much work goes into it to get a win. So days like what we had here at Wycheproof, it means a lot.
Racing is for everyone at the end of the day.
It is, yeah. I've ridden a lot of winners for a diverse range of trainers. You never know your last day, and your last day could be somewhere like this.
Now here at the famous, well, I'm calling it very famous bakery on Broadway, and the ladies inside tell me that You're known for rolling through here on occasion, so let's get to the important stuff. What is your favourite offering that the bakery has?
I could give you some descriptive detail of a lot of items, but I'm sure there'd be plenty of people out there going, so that's why he didn't ride that horse at the weight and rode it a little bit over recently.
You were born with cystic fibrosis, and what's it like growing up and being a professional athlete with a disease such as that?
Yeah, I grew up thinking that me having CF was normal, and I had normal friends, went to school normally, played football normally, and got to enjoy a pretty normalised childhood, and I thank my family and parents for that. And I don't consider myself unlucky having CF. That's just the cards I was dealt, and to be fair, my brother, who doesn't have CF, he's quite a tall and strong lad and was no chance of being a jockey.
How is life trying to maintain weight and stay healthy, obviously? As we are in a new age, it's not just having a coffee in the morning. What do you do to stay fit and healthy as a jockey?
The best fitness possible is riding horses, riding races. So it doesn't even matter how much track work and trials you do, there's nothing like riding a horse out at the end of the race.
So you said you've won the Warrnambool Cup. Obviously, you've had the success here at Wycheproof. You desperately want to win the Swan Hill Cup. It sounds weird, but what is your favourite town to visit, or is there a specific area that we like to visit?
I do about 100,000 Ks a year in the car, so and I'm not the only rider that does that. I love Swan Hill, obviously, but that's pretty much because it's home. If you like racing and horses, Warrnambool's a great spot to go. Any race meeting they have down there is brilliant, and I'm saying that because I won a Warrnambool Cup, so plug to myself. Love Bendigo, won 2 Bendigo Cups, pretty happy with that. But
so wherever you win is your favourite place?
Pretty much, yeah.
So obviously, spring has sprung here in Victoria, and we've got the whole carnival ahead. We've got country cups, we've got all the Group 1s and all the big races coming up. Give us a sort of an outline of how you hope your carnival is going to go and what horses you're excited to ride.
There's a 3-year-old filly of the McAvoys called Arabian Summer. I've won some nice races on her and went up to the Magic Millions with her as 2-year-old season.
A big thank you to everyone here in the town of Wycheproof, and of course Harry Coffey for spending some time with us today. Some great stories and some great information there. Of course, our partners at Racing Victoria as well. Now make sure you tune into the rest of this series, because we talk to many more participants throughout the industry and they let us know how they spring.